Hello, neighbors and friends. This is your mayor, Victor Gordo, with a brief update. As they have been on far too many occasions before, our individual and collective hearts are broken again. 19 elementary school children and 2 adults were murdered, shot by an 18-year-old gunman at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. 19 kids who were undoubtedly looking forward to the last days of their school year and the Memorial Day weekend. No matter our age, many of us remember that feeling and the excitement of the approaching summer. In the context of that feeling, 19 kids' lives were torn from that special feeling. And it is absolutely devastating that in both the Uvalde and the Buffalo mass shootings, the murderer was just 18 years old. What does that say about us as a nation, that 18-year-olds engage in these horrific actions? We grieve for the lost lives and the lost futures. We grieve for the families who will never again get to tuck their children into bed. We grieve for fellow students and teachers who will carry this trauma for the rest of their lives. But our individual and collective sorrow cannot be the end. In the coming days, we will hear many of our leaders offer thoughts and prayers for the victims, and speaking about how we must respond to hate with compassion and love. Now would be a good time to remind ourselves that love is a verb, and to love means to take action. And that action is simple. We must keep our children safe from this senseless violence. We may differ on the approaches, but the plain fact is that we must act. We must address the critical mental health needs in our communities, making access to mental health services easy as we work to ensure everyone in our community sees hope in their future and has a path and an opportunity to become a successful and contributing member of society. We also must immediately enact sensible background checks as a prevention tool that keeps lethal weapons out of the hands of those who inflict such devastating harm. As we celebrate Memorial Day and recognize the sacrifice of those who have defended our great nation, please join me in keeping these young children and their families in your hearts and your prayers. I wish you all a safe and restful Memorial Day. It is an honor and privilege to serve as your mayor, and I thank you for that honor and privilege.